What is up, KLIQPOD Nation? It's your boy JG, and we're here for episode 4 of Pipe Bomb Wrestling Talk. Tonight's topic is actually going to be, should the WWE have more events like the Greatest Royal Rumble? So what do you think? This and more right after the intro. Thanks for sitting through that intro and coming back to your boy JG as we kick off this episode of Pipe Bomb Wrestling Talk. With that being said, as we talked about before the intro, tonight's topic is, should the WWE have more events like the Greatest Royal Rumble? For me in particular, I think they should. My first reason is, when I was a younger lad, I loved watching In Your House. In Your House wasn't a major pay-per-view. It was actually cheaper than normal pay-per-views. Had a few matches on there, usually very entertaining. That's what I felt from the Rumble. The real cool thing about the Rumble is it wasn't a pay-per-view, but it still had the pay-per-view feel to it. And I know it was partially because the WWE's hyping it up, but it's also the matches that they were presenting. That was fantastic. And after the shakeup, after we had seen people who had moved to another show but come back to fight, even though we already had an idea of how that match would turn out, it was still fun to watch. It was fun and entertaining. Gave us something to look forward to. Some weeks I don't like to go from Tuesday to Monday without watching the WWE. Now, yes, I watch other wrestling organizations, but my number one true heart and love will be the WWE. Minus WCW, because that's not around anymore. Outside of that, you guys know, I love the indies. Don't get me wrong, man. I love the indies. I love New Japan. I love Lucha. I'm actually starting to feel TNA again, man. They're making some right choices over there. But with that being said, man, I hate going that week without watching WWE, like WWE Wrestling Live. Yes, I can go back and watch the WWE Network. I do it all the time. But sometimes it is that Thursday, that Friday in the week, and I'm just like, damn, man, I wish wrestling was on tonight. So seeing that on the Friday, that was fun, man. Tuning into it. So for me, I was scheduled to work that day. Unfortunately, some complications came up in my personal life. With that being said, sitting home and watching that was still so exciting for me, man. And it was crazy because I'd look out the window and it'd be day, but over in India it was night. And usually we see WWE events at night. So it gave it that unique feel because we're not so used to it. And maybe have more midday cards. That would be crazy. What if we seen a show on Saturday at noon? Not a regular show, just something thrown together, man, in another country. That's exciting. Next. Another reason it was so fantastic is it wasn't done here. It was done in another country, but it still had a pay-per-view feel to it, as I said before. So that means we're continuing to grow the WWE globally, which is always a positive. Makes more people take notes. Who knows? Maybe one of those young kids in India is going to be our next big star from India. You never know. And that's the possibilities and dreams that go into other places and locations with this big card feel like we did with this does. Just not for the WWE itself, but in society. Also, the way it was presented. Now, with this being said, I don't think you should do this in the future in between WrestleMania and any pay-per-view that is before or after. The reason why is, after watching the Greatest Rumble, it actually felt like it took even more away from WrestleMania from me. And you guys already know how I felt about WrestleMania. Another reason we should do this, and this is super exciting. For those of you troublemakers out there, and I know you exist, how many of you use some excuse to stay home and watch this? Now, I have a job, fortunately enough, where even if if things didn't come up and I'd have went to work, I could have been able to watch it for the most part without having to sneak it. So, I mean, I have that lucky possibility, but not a lot of us do. So how many of you guys out there made some excuse to stay home? Isn't it kind of like, wasn't that specific day kind of like our senior skip day? That was fun. It was cool. Now, did I like everything about it? No. Are we here to review or talk about that? No. We're here to talk about if the WWE should do more programs like this. And for your boy JG, it's a definite yes. I want to see a lot more like this. Maybe we even take out a few of those worthless pay-per-views in there. Or actually, since we're doing dual-branded pay-per-views and the separate pay-per-views are going away, why not have more presentations like this? Mid-month in between pay-per-views. Give us a little quick fight feel. Still give it that big fight feel like you did with this. So with all that being said, guys, as always, thanks for sticking this episode with me. If you're not already, go ahead and go to Twitch. Follow us there. You can follow us at the KLIQPOD. You can follow me individually at the Legend958. Don't forget to follow us on Twitch at KLIQPOD Gaming or KLIQPOD JG. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. Follow us. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like on this video right here. Don't forget about Podomatic, iTunes. Literally, we are everywhere, guys. I'm just going to have to make something so it's automatically on the screen so I don't have to keep saying it all the time. But with that being said, guys, thanks for sitting through another episode. Expect another episode of Pipe Bomb Wrestling Talk on Saturday. But until then, take care, kick ass, take names, and peace.